for a little minute. So this is just going to be a quick read. Air signs, I am going to come and give you guys a special read on tomorrow. But this is just going to be a quick read, for the collective in general, anybody who watches me or visit my video. So first and foremost, I was getting loud and clear, being able to see things or see people loud and clear, things being made very clear to us. And so when the two sticks that came out when I was thinking about this was Curse of the Divine Feminine. Curse of the Divine Feminine, obsession with beauty and acceptance. So this has something to definitely do with karmic feminines here. And you know what? Whatever. I can't even remember what the other stick was. Oh, it was a demon. It was a demon. So those were the two sticks that came out, you guys. And then I just got something about this person secretly despised you. Something about their karma befalling upon their children, and then trying to induce some type of stress or anxiety within you so that you hold yourself back. Alright, there it is. It was a demon. So, curse the divine feminine. This person is obsessed with their beauty, their acceptance, like they're obsessed with appearances here. And we got, it was a demon and then transformed, right? And I want to add it clarity. So not only, these individuals transform, because I was hearing shape shifting. So something about, if you've never seen somebody shape shift before, if you don't know if you've ever like actually, encountered this, came in contact with this like firsthand, something about you may be experiencing that soon, or maybe you have and you've been questioning it. But something about doppelganger energies or like transform shape shifting energies, right? Real quick, something about the Most High exposing people directly. And what I heard was, so one of my readings that I did last week, my phone fell like twice. I think it was for the fire sign. So this person could be a fire sign or you could be a fire sign, right? My phone fell like twice, and I was like, okay, somebody could be trying to like knock you off your pedestal or knock you off your high horse, whatever the case may be, or feel like they're knocking you off your high horse, like they view you in that light, right? Okay, but what I heard today, like before I went live, was something about spirit directly exposing people like that. Like, for example, let's say, knocking somebody's phone over while they're doing live or something like that, and then the phone or the camera end up landing on some shit, that they wouldn't particularly want to be seen, or something that exposed something about their true identity, like something to expose their true identity or whatever, something like that. Also, I thought about a video where a kid, this little girl or this little boy had exposed their mom like on live. Something about she was trying to act like she was tired as hell, like from going to the gym or some shit like that. And the kid was like, Mom, you don't go to the gym. You didn't go to the gym. What are you talking about, Mom? That was you had surgery to get that. That's not how you got that butt. You got that butt through surgery. So something about children, the Most High using children or using people to expose other individuals, like while they're alive, or different things like that, or whenever they're in the middle or in the midst of trying to carry on this act or this false image or whatever, right? So something about them being exposed, like, directly. And peace, I see you. I'm not ignoring you. I'm just trying not to lose what I'm channeling. Okay. So also, I'm going to acknowledge this because this is behind the transform card. So on a positive note, I was rapping one of my songs today, or re-recording one of my songs today. And for whatever reason, as much as I know this song, I kept butchering up one of the words. Like, the word is transcend or transcending, and I kept saying transformed, transform. And I'm like, why am I saying that? Like, this song old as hell. I done rap this shit so many times. Why do I keep saying transform? And then I had to start over, and I would keep saying it again, 444. So something about that number as well. Your family karma, your family harvest, your family's inheritance, abundance. Something about seeing the harvest of individuals and the seeds that they plant. Like, For example, let's say the scapegoat or the person who did tell their family the truth, and their family actually made changes toward healing themselves, or repairing things, or breaking generational curses and stuff like that. Something about seeing the results, being able to see the results, not only in your bloodline or your family, the people who's actually honored you or respected you, or whatever prophecy or whatever that you may have brought them, but also seeing this reverse effect of the suffering, or like the degree of suffering. So for example, let's say like your first half, so kind of like the first shall be last, the last shall be first type of energy here. Let's say, for the most part, the first time you dealt with like a lot of, underhanded bullshit, bittersweet type shit, trying to enjoy your blessings, your good energy, and then there's always energies trying to infiltrate or intervene or disrupt that to some degree, right? So this is talking about you moving from that phase and it literally swapping to those individuals who planted those seeds, right? Because at the end of the day, you're going to reap what you sow. Most of the time when people are planting, seeds, towards individuals, or like low vibrations, or projecting things onto other individuals, they don't realize that these are still seeds that are being planted. There's a universal law, in full effect, that you reap what you sow, right? That's going to be your harvest. Don't be out here thinking that just because you run up a bag and stuff like that, that the way that you're treating people morally or behaviorally, that's not, those costs are not going to be weighed, as it pertains to like a true, like, rooted and grounded and fruitful abundance or inheritance here, or karma, right? So this is talking about like these individuals coming to see that, like realizing, okay, even though I did have these things, or I had these many amount of friends, or this amount of connects, or when I experienced this amount of things or parties and stuff like that, that doesn't mean that I really was sowing towards the right thing. So we had tantric sex come out after transformed, and then let's get married. So like I said, I kept saying transcend to higher advancement. That is the original lyric, right? 7-Eleven. But I kept fucking up and saying transformed to higher advancement, transform to a higher advancement. So this is talking about the chosen, the divine ones transforming to a higher advancement, and it being noticeable, it being like easily recognizable. Like even right now, like I feel like I was looking like kind of crazy earlier, and I'm looking in the camera, I feel like I'm kind of glowing, like I look a little golden and stuff like that. So something about you being transformed, a higher advancement, or being advanced. So another thing about my lyrics too, a part that stand out to me, I said, but I'm master level while my enemy is still in elementary. So this is talking about this being very clear to see. All right, so this is talking about you individuals getting into marriages, or your relationships advancing here, right? So no more, useless or unlearned or wasteful sex here, a sex life. Like this is talking about merging emotion, spirituality, your mental, all these things together in sex. So this is for the divine couples here, right? The divine chosen, divine masculines and feminines. And then we got let's get married. So once again, this is confirmation for this transformed energy here. So it's like going to be the complete opposite effect for your enemies. But as for us, this is talking about these advancements in our relationships, the relationships that we reap because of the kind of relationships that we sown towards other people, the loyalty, our dedication, our devotion, our forgiveness, our devoutness, our ferocity, right, our fierceness, our protection, or security that we bring, the stability that we bring. This is talking about us receiving this right now at this time in abundance. This is a part of our inheritance, while in the meantime, these individuals are going to be grieving losses here, right? But this is talking about, you remember what I said, where that switching, that swapping that's happened here, when we grieve loss, we grieved a lot of loss in the past, so now we're gaining a lot, right? While individuals could have been gaining off people losing before, right? Literally gaining off people losing, taking from people, stealing from people, gypping them, whatever the case may be. But this is not the seeds. This is not how we know how to alchemize energy and grow abundance here. So this is talking about we reaping that. Okay. I feel like I was kind of rambling just now. Like, okay. So what else is going on? The idea of this reading here is going to be any, you know, whatever kind of messages that come out here, opposed to going deep into one particular or two particular topics. So what other messages do you have? So somebody misses you, but what I'm hearing is this could be talking about missing an older version of you that they had access to, an older version of you that, yeah. And then we got a secret admirer, someone who admires you or who admires you in secret here. This could have been somebody that did you dirty. Yeah, can't reason with insanity. So so missing older versions of yourself where you used to keep giving to people because they did admire you, they did like you. You know what I'm saying? You felt that too, but the thing is, all of that, sometimes those situations when people admire you or they so-called like something about you isn't good. Like sometimes there's undermined, you know, intentions and stuff behind it. So we got can't reason with insanity. Can't reason with insanity. So something about, even though this person like to be around you and stuff like that, you realize like the dirty things about them, like certain energies, dark energies around them that kind of would rub off on you, right? And something about their perception here. And so whatever this repetitive toxic cycle was, it just wasn't getting through to this person's head or these individuals' head that, hey, like, I'm not going to keep staying in old cycles. I'm changing, I'm growing, I don't like certain things anymore, I'm changing, right? Change is constant here. Or, you know, you never like certain things, or being able to embrace people's differences and changes, right? But them not wanting to respect that, wanting to pull you down, or wanting you to comply or conform, right, just to make them feel comfortable here, or wanting you to reason with an energy that is not of you, right? It's not of you. So can't reason with insanity. Can't reason with insanity, right? It's a maze, it's a cycle. If you find a way to get out of the maze, you're going to leave. You're not just going to remain trapped in the maze just because the individuals wants to repel or reject edification or correction. They don't want, they keep trying to avoid transformation, because in essence edification is transformation, right? You can't transform without being edified. So this is talking about these people who are still, you know, in this dirty ass, mucky ass, dark, deceitful, lustful energy here in their root chakra, right? In murky waters here. They're going to continue grieving losses, or they're going to be grieving losses, and some of this is going to be loss of love, loss of a love life here, loss of a healthy love life, single till death. Right? Because they don't want to respect other people's relationships and connections just because they've been scarred from a relationship or connection, right? And not understanding, hey, you know, you didn't go through this for you to become this energy or to become some type of man eater and this, that, and the third. You went through this energy for you to learn, you know, to edify like how you love yourself, right? How you love yourself. Instead of engaging in trickery out of revenge. What other messages we had? Yeah, trickery keeps showing up. And then we got hidden agendas launched against future generations. Attack on the children, targeted sacrifices, and harvesting rituals. It says, desperate to be the center of attention and symbol of glory, false glory, symbol of power. So false power, false authority here, not even having authority over themselves, over their own lives, over their own choices and decisions. Right? Over their investments, their interests, who they choose to entertain, their options, right? Like, or I guess lack of options, but just choosing anything off, like based off shallow ass vain reasons or vanity, like money or cars or materials or clout or popularity, that type of thing. And we got I lied. Peeping Tom. So somebody lied about watching you. Somebody lied about watching you or spying on you. Something about a Black Panther here. I'm hearing you could have been a Black Panther in a past life, or you could be a Black Panther now because they still are among us. And we got wearing a mask. Okay, so there is someone acting like tribe here. This person is not really tribe. This person is wearing a cloak, a mask. They're pretending like they're with this Black Panther. I don't know, but I don't know. We're going to need more strength and discerning, because there's a lot of energies among us in the spirit realm right now, like ancestors, deities, ascended masters, other spirits that are among us, and some of them are Black Panthers. And something about this energy being reincarnated. So something about, okay, what I'm hearing, something about if Black Panthers come to you directly, or something about if Black Panthers keep coming to you, this is something about your tribe or reincarnation, or something about your bloodline. Yeah, because we got call on your ancestors, so you could have Black Panther ancestors. And then something about a Greek organization, but it came out reverse. I don't know what I've been channeling, why I've been channeling this energy about. Yeah, insanity. I've been channeling something, this weird energy about Greek organizations lately. Like personally, I was telling my partner how it wasn't until after I crossed to become an AKA in November that a whole lot of, you know, misfortune or unfortunate events started to play out. Like, I wrecked my car that December. I got in a bad car accident. Well, I got in a car accident that totaled my car down the road from my house that I've lived at many, many years since I was a kid. And not only that, but I wrecked into a cemetery. It was on a dark, rainy night. A week prior to that, my phone had broke on me. I was working like at one of the stores in town. My phone had broke, so I didn't even have a phone when I got in the accident. I drove into a tombstone. The whole front of my car was smashed in. I got out and had to run in the rain, in the cold, in darkness, and just, you know, remember my way mentally back to my parents' house or my grandfather's house, who lived next door to me. That following year, we were supposed to go to an event, the regional conference or something like that. And so the graduate advisor wanted all the girls to be staying together or be rooming together, this, that, and the third. But I was behind because I didn't have a phone, so I didn't know like what was going on. And you know, people make their reservations fast or they get filled up fast. So basically, it was looking like I wasn't going to have anywhere to stay. My godmother is a professor who really, like, she just got a lot of connects or whatever. So she was able to book me a room, my own room, and just told me, hey, well, if you need that, just know that's on standby. So I was going to go through with that because I like my solitude anyway. But my graduate advisor, she just insisted, oh, no, you need to stay with somebody, stay with one of your line sisters. So I attempted to do that. And then the girls who had rooms available, they used that as an opportunity to try to create a narrative, a false narrative, to try to belittle me, demean me, or make it seem like I was begging them or that I needed them or some shit like that, right? But, yeah, look, sneak dissing. So, definitely something going on about this. Okay. Sneak dissing. So something about some Greeks or some ex-sorors or ex-fraternity brothers or somebody in an organization that you're no longer a part of, that you denounced, renounce, whichever correct word it is. Whatever organization you walked away from because it was toxic as fucking demonic or whatever, these people are having flashbacks, or you could be having flashbacks about these individuals. It's because they're thinking about you. They're having flashbacks about you, or I don't know, some shit like that. Yes, yeah, about your courage, your strength, and your toughness here. Okay, so this could have something to do with you walking away. Yeah, cutting them off, cutting all of them off. So something about them being slayed or some shit like that, or something to do with mental illness. That's why insanity came out twice. You can't reason with insanity. And then we got insanity flat out. Yeah, something about your fiery, feisty energy here, but it came out reverse here. Yeah, these people try to peasant you, or try to make it seem like you was beneath them or some shit like that, when in actuality, it was the other way around. In actuality, they was intimidated that you had this feisty energy, this Calimine energy, that you could walk away from something so big, something that they prized so much, that they, you know, a lot of their self-esteem and concept revolved or derived out of this organization, right? But you walked away from something like that. So something about these individuals could be reminiscent on when they sneak dished you or some shit like that. Or you could be having, you know, flashbacks about this. And this is because these people, like, this is to alert you about what's going on with them mentally. So this could be your spirit guides just delivering, like, messages to you about what's going on, like their karma or whatever. All right, it says there is something you are not doing or releasing that is receiving delay. So usually this is directed towards us, so we can, you know, just take a little self-report, do our introspection, and, you know, edify, right? Sharpen and edify. But this is talking about these individuals. And I know some people, you know, there's a lot of people saying stuff like, oh, I don't care about no weird shit. I don't want to hear this, that, nah. Well, you know, it does matter to hear that somebody who did you dirty or whatever, sometimes it helps to know that these people, you're receiving justice in a situation, period. Like, that's like you being a little girl, some shit happened to you, and so you naturally run to daddy, be like, daddy, this person, come, you know, protect me. And then your daddy just be like, nah. Like, that kind of feels the type of way. So it feels good when your ancestors, your spirit guides, you know, when you receive clarity or get downloads, or they deliver back to you or report back to you, hey, this person, that's done with. They didn't want to correct the situation. They didn't want to correct themselves. They didn't want to be accountable. Okay. You know, and it's not something you sit and wait around and watch for, and it's that and the third. Like, that's not how it works. No, you focus on you. Focus on you healing from the situation, on your strength here, that strength that they was intimidated by in the first fucking place. Like, no, like, I'm good. And let me show you that I'm good. All right? So, something that they're not doing or releasing, and I'm talking about this apology or this correcting the situation or being honest, right? Telling the truth, not releasing the truth about what they've done, what they said, and that's why they're going to be receiving delay. It says, the righteous, loyal family is being restored. The wicked are in a time of loss and death. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. That's why I said earlier on, right? Those divine ones, your family members, your immediate family that honored you or what you said, or they made, you know, certain changes and whatever. This is talking about your family reaping, like, abundance and the divine inheritance and stuff like that. And those individuals that always try to come in and steal and, you know, project and whatever, like, swap all this bullshit, man, you're going to be seeing them, like, witnessing or experiencing a lot of loss here, period. That time, that official time for things to swap has occurred, period. You know, this shit is always kind of cringing to talk about, but it's like, it's a part of life, right? It's a part of life. It's a part of life. I ain't gonna say what came out because it did come out reverse. No, I'm gonna say it. That shit said bum and dumb. So bum and dumb motherfuckers creating dystopia and shit opposed to utopia. What else is supposed to happen? That's committing suicide. If you're still choosing to create, oh my God, bro. If you're still choosing to create unnecessary chaos is rooted in evil, derived out of evil and jealousy and greed and gluttony and covetousness and this, that, and the third, like, yeah, bitch, you just might die. It's like, how are you helping? The helping factor would be to take your ass the fuck out. That's how we will help create less unnecessary destruction in people's hearts, souls, minds, and the earth. So Continue preparing yourself. That's the thing. Like, okay, so I'm hearing this song I used to love. Like, it's a gospel song, and it says, "Lord, prepare me to be a sanctuary, pure and holy, tried and true." Bitch, we tried as hell, and we true as fuck. We've been tried as hell. Y'all really been trying the fuck out of us, and guess we true as hell. They do look, but y'all don't have faith. You don't have faith. You don't have faith, you're faithless. You don't have any money, you curse God. You don't have any money, you oh my God. When you're homeless, you don't know how to still bless somebody else with your energy. You don't still see your energy as the true currency. You don't still see your light as, you know, that alchemy, right? That magnet for abundance, right? For breakthroughs, right? To illuminate escapes, forge new paths. You don't have that kind of mind. When you experience stuff like that, it only boosts this energy for you. So you didn't learn that being in this type of energy towards people only created dystopia for your goddamn self as well. You didn't learn that. You didn't learn that. Okay. Well, the same thing that you try to create, which, yeah, that you was creating for other people unnecessarily, you're going to be oh my God. You wanted it all. And you watched this person overcome this shit. Climb any fucking mountain that was supposed to be unmovable. Because you wanted to be a fake ass person, bro. Oh, I want you, not her, him. Trickery. I want you, not her, him. That's crazy. So what I just heard too, these individuals going behind you or trying to seduce somebody that you care about, that you love, that you're dating, this, that, and the third, right? But now their partners wanting you. Like, they talk shit about you. They this and that about you. You. They partners see what you look like, see what you talking like, what your mind be like, and then they want you. They want you. They start lusting after you. But now, what happened to you lusting after your friend's dude and shit like that? Like, that's crazy to me. Or lusting after somebody's, like, the attention they attract, like the kind of energy that they attract. Lusting after somebody else's life, and you don't know what the fuck they really been through for real, just because they don't look like what gold. Literally, think about gold going through fire, bruh. I shall come forth as pure gold. Bitch, I've been through the fires. I was in there. Singed. I was there. I got the scars to prove it. But you can't tell. I look golden as hell. Golden as fuck. And you just fucking cosmetic. You didn't want to go through the fire. It was too hot for you. You ain't want to unleash fire correctly. Alright? Because you wanted to be cool. You wanted to be with the in crowd. You wanted to be popular. You wanted to be the most liked. Alright? So you ain't unleashed that fire when you were supposed to. That anointing. Just because it was going to set you apart. You couldn't bear standing alone. You couldn't fucking bear that shit. You couldn't bear that shit. Deadly intelligence. You couldn't be alone enough to operate out of intelligence. I'm just saying, like, the type of intelligence that's very powerful. Okay? The kind of intelligence that defeat demons. Okay? That kind of intelligence. Not how to steal a man. Not how to shapeshift. Not how to beat your face. Bitch, shut up. You corny. You fucking corny. What the hell is heaven gonna do with that? I want to know, what can heaven really do with that shit? I mean, I guess you can give people temporary confidence. What the fuck is that? We don't want no, we want permanence. We want permanence. We don't want no temporary confidence. The fuck? What the hell is temporary? You need to heal, motherfucker. You need to heal. And you know what? I know this sound real harsh hearing this word, motherfucker. But let's really break it down. I know where the word come from. The word come from slavery. The word come from incest of certain community. I ain't gonna say who, but incest. Fuck that. Incest from white descendants or whatever ancestors, right? And then projecting that shit onto black people and trying to traumatize people spiritually, energetically, right? Forcing men to fuck their mothers with paper bags on their heads. Who the hell else? Where the fuck else would they get that type of inspiration from to do something like that? From their goddamn own minds. From their minds. You are what you create. So if you create a situation for people to do that shit is in your fucking mind because that's who you are. And you're projecting that onto someone else because you want to get a visual of it so you can feel a little bit more better or justified or it feels more real. All right? When you pull other people down with you. When you got other people doing your dirt, doing your mess. All right? So I know the roots of the word. But let me tell you this too. When a person encounters a divine feminine energy, whether that's being expressed in a man or a woman, right? And they defile that energy, they pick that energy apart, they tear that energy down, they disrespect that energy, they abuse that energy, they attack that energy, they target that energy. That's basically saying you're a motherfucker. You are a motherfucker. That's what that is. That's what that is. You disrespectful. You like them kind of you like one of them people. Like if you a guy, you like one of them figures that Tupac rapped about and keep your head up. I'm just saying. So this is look crying inside. I bet. But what about all that laughing and shit? Positive energy. Look, fake emperor, a narcissist. Intentionally trying to create some type of mental conflict or conjuring energies to make you to delay you releasing your creations or something like that. So this old energy of outcasts, the way that we used to look at it, we used to look at it in a more negative light. These people fucking, they behind. They need to catch up, ain't it? Because ain't nobody ashamed of this shit no more. Who's ashamed of that? Now you got everybody want to say, I'm an outcast, I'm an underdog. Now everybody want to be the underdog. Everybody want to be the outcast. What happened to all y'all motherfuckers that didn't want to be that? Y'all was too cool to be that. But now y'all want to be that because y'all see motherfuckers like J. Cole or somebody like that. Now y'all want to be the outcast. Now you want to associate yourself with that. Y'all funny as hell when a celebrity do some shit, but y'all have motherfuckers right there in y'all damn family and friend circles and schools and organizations, this, that, and the third, and y'all just be wishing all this misfortune on these people. Look, Saturn. This is the dawning of the age of Aquarius. Yo, I feel like that Capricorn moon was hell, bro. Because Capricorn is ruled by Saturn. Super moon. I don't know why I'm hearing Nuck if you buck. Nuck if you buck. Them excuses ain't working no more. You need to watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. Because we watching. Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. Bitch, I've been watching. I've been looking people in their eyes. You're not about to come talk to me, be in my face, and I'm not going to look you in the eyes. I don't like that. And I knew somebody. You know what be so crazy? People be trying to make it seem like you so insecure because you know how to, be by yourself. You know how to stand up to a group by yourself and not be fearful. Like, you know how you do these things that they rarely see play out in real life. That they don't do for real. They don't do that. Alright? These motherfuckers think that just because you can spend time alone when you ain't got a bunch of friends and stuff like that, you're selective with your time and your company, that means you're scary. or you're weak. It does. It does. Y'all motherfuckers won't. Okay, that's like 3 girls who got an issue with me, but it's on some shit like, okay, but we're not going to confront her about it unless we all go together and confront her about it. So me being by myself makes me the weak one. That's funny as hell to me. That's funny as hell to me. So eye contact. What the hell is people's issue with avoiding eye contact? Like, this girl, she could not look in, like, and she knew that about herself. She would express that. She would tell you that she just have an issue with that. And I remember one time she caught herself trying to team up with some girls trying to be shady towards me. And I was like, girl, you can't even look me in my eyes. You don't get the fuck on. Like, I'm sorry. I don't know, but it's just something about it. It's just something about that. Then it's the gateway to the soul. Why would you not have the courage to look people in their eyes? To look deep into people. Look people deep in their souls. That take a lot of courage, because some eyes you gonna see, some eyes you look in could be a fucking murderer. Just saying. Look, supporting rape and forced pregnancies to harvest aborted fetuses. So I don't know if I'm telling somebody that some organization you might be a part of, some party you might be invited to, something about a secret ritual. Yep. Okay. Trust your discernment, because you do have it. And anything, anytime a reader or one another, right, having a house of counsel between one another, where some of us are seers and oracles and we'll reveal some shit, right? This is literally that before these things spring up, I shall tell you of them, right? So this is literally like, think of yourself as I'm already discerning and protected, and I got more eyes with me, not just my own. My ancestors, the most high, whatever, right? My third eye. So this is like that added clarity type shit, like, because it's like you the OG, so they gonna come hand deliver that shit to you. Like, okay, just be mindful. This motherfucker gonna be in the room, yada yada yada, or this person gonna try to come and do this, whatever, and then it'll just click as soon as it happened, right? So it's like this movie. No. This show that's called Something Scary that comes on Tubi, I think, and something about this girl where her parents had showed up to her in the spirit realm and told her, do not open the door. Do not open the door for no matter what. Do not open the door, right? And so someone came to the house and they was talking, and it sounded like her dad at the door, right? So she ran to the door because she was excited, like she was like a daddy's girl, whatever, and she was there by herself, so she got excited that he was there or whatever. But when she got to the door, the energy didn't feel right. Even though it had his voice, the energy didn't feel right. Like, whoa, like make your hair stand up type shit. Like, something ain't right. And then she remembered, or it started to replay in her head, do not open the door, right? So it's kind of like that type of energy. And it's a good thing that she didn't open the door, because it was a murder. It was not her dad at all. It was a spirit, right? So anyway, a good and faithful servant here. A good and faithful servant. I just saw stop fronting. Moon and Lilith. So for somebody, oh yeah, because what the fuck? Someone else. Okay, so this could be someone else, not even you. Somebody could be acting like there's some type of good and faithful servant to you, or some shit like that. And this person this could be somebody you was in a group with, organization, a job. Something about this person and inviting you to a secret ritual to spellbound you. So I don't know if this is some type of women's group, or I don't know, but something about supporting rape and forced pregnancies to harvest aborted fetuses. Maybe they don't know that is to that degree, but maybe this person is like with this whole role, like, I don't know, maybe it could be something about that. Alright. Lemurians. This keeps coming out, so I don't know if you know any information or have any connection to Lemurians or somebody who watched this, right? It's something about somebody not having locks anymore, cutting off their locks. But then, oh, that's crazy. I was telling you about the show because one of the cards I saw was lock your doors at all times. I think that was on a stick, though. So, an ex-friend. You are not allowing yourself to relax. You judge yourself over critically and harshly. Release this. But this came out reverse, so you don't judge yourself harshly or over critically. Like, you've already released this energy towards yourself. You are not allowing yourself to relax. You judge yourself. So something about you being very relaxed and calm, or not having your guards up. I was going to say maybe something like don't put your guard down with this ex-friend. Threat. And then we got win. This person could be an author, or you could be an author, or an inspiring author or some shit like that. Got desensitization. Now, another thing too, and then I gotta go. But another thing, some of you guys, your stories, like the chosen one stories, make the best movies, make the best books, make the best songs. Period. Even if you don't share it openly, publicly, like on a video or some shit like that. They're saying, look, the best movies, art, songs, music, whatever the case, derive from a chosen one's path. Their stories collected or derived or experienced along their path. So something about you using stories where you derive lessons or you can reflect back on it, even if it's comedy, it really doesn't matter. But using these things and literally alchemizing it, like, you know, to entertain, to motivate, to inspire, you know, that type of energy as well. So this could be telling you to, you know, really invest in writing a book here, or, you know, writing some type of script or a film or some shit like that. Like, don't sleep on yourself, like, with that energy. Yeah. So breakup spells, something about you don't have to worry about breakup spells anymore, because that came out reverse. And we got the cure, but I'm hearing like that's like curing, that true stories save lives when we speak our truth. It's like earlier today on my I don't know why this would be too good to be true, and something about the Japanese, the Chinese, this is what they do anyway, or whatever. Like, a lot of stuff they be seeming otherworldly as fuck that they be creating, and you know, they be creating like a lot of graphics and stuff with demons, like demonology, all type of creatures, giants, mystical beings, you know, samurai culture, you know, this type of stuff. But this is what they do though. Like, this stuff is based on like the journey of a chosen one, like shit like that, like their stories and their experiences along their path. So that's what it look remarkable. Then we got Atlantis. So something about Atlantis or an Atlantean. On another reader that I follow, I consider her a sister. She did a reading, and something about Atlantis being Africa, or could possibly be Africa. Yeah, we got murder mystery solved and unsolved. This is only the beginning. This came out last time. So all this stuff, these murders, unsolved murders being done behind the scenes. Something about more of this coming out. More fraud being exposed as well. And repossession. So something about druids. And then we got tarnish your image. What I had said was, there was a situation I experienced that I decided to keep private because I told one friend and they told me that it was my fault because I had skipped school or whatever, so I didn't tell nobody else. All right, I skipped school, yeah, but I didn't know I was gonna get raped. All right, and I had said that years later, this job I was working at, I found out that the same dude that I didn't like report or tell anybody, that he abused or he had violated even more girls, like, since my experience. And I was thinking then, like, I just felt so much guilt, like, if I would have said something, I could have prevented that from happening to those girls. So I needed to say that really quick too, for whatever reason. So something about these true stories, and I just saw the wildlands, people needing to know, like, what's going on in the wild, like, what I mean by the wild is like those things that people are more fickle, more hesitant to speak up about or talk about, or is more taboo, and that type of thing, like. All right. Yes, no, you need to know that all two-faced energies are descending, and that's final. That's final. As well as hospitals, pharmacists, malevolent herbalists adding glamour, love potions. So these fake ass fucking practitioners and stuff like that doing graveyard magic and witchcraft, right, on their clients, or being paid to do this, right? These people are descending unexpected changes. So one of these unexpected changes could be you moving. It says you will be moving or relocating unexpectedly in the near future. Hold this vision. This current situation is temporary, so somebody needs to know that you are promised the Ark of the Covenant. Something about you fleeing energy rings, you freeing yourself, or avoiding or outsmarting energy rings, people trying to pull you, nominate you. It says nominating and promoting lost souls in the music industry. Only have sex, unethical, nasty bullshit to offer. So people trying to pull you into this by your talents or your gifts here, trying to trick you along your path. Something about you. Yeah. I'm here. I don't know why I'm thinking about basketball, like crossing somebody up in basketball. That's how you did, like, with these demons here. So somebody is thinking of confessing out of fear of having to reap back pain they caused. So this could be these people in these organizations here, these sorors, frats, this ex-friend, some shit like that. But it says, Spirit said new topics are here. Change the trending topic. They were never trendy. What's new and what's now? Period. All right. Sugar to the Authentic Empress. I love you guys. Hope you got some clarity. If you did, like my video, because that's stealing.